Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. General Hospital reveals that Alexis Davis will be left shaken by the evidence Ava Jerome presents, while Cristina Corinthos Davis confides in Sonny Corinthos. Curtis Ashford will also have some unfortunate news to share, so here's what viewers can expect. At home, Brooklyn Quartermain will talk things through with Lois Cerullo, who'll suspect her daughter might be leaning toward telling the truth. Even so, Brooklyn may be more focused on mending fences with Lois, so they can move forward without stirring up suspicion. After reflecting on Harrison Chase's advice, Brooklyn will likely be ready to start healing their mother-daughter relationship. Of course, there's still more turbulence ahead since Lois hasn't revealed everything. Brooklyn remains unaware that her own son is living under the same roof, so the upcoming reveal involving Giovanni Gio Palmieri is sure to create even more complications. Meanwhile, Curtis will have some difficult updates to deliver to Laura Collins. This might involve a new situation tied to Drew Kane, or potentially a development involving Jen Sidwell. Speaking of Sidwell, it appears he'll request a private meeting with Jordan Ashford. Isaiah Gannon will continue to feel uneasy about Jordan's interactions with Sidwell as part of her plan, but she'll remain committed to seeing it through. Sidwell is expected to present a job opportunity in Wednesday's episode, and Jordan could be the one receiving the offer. Elsewhere, Lulu Spencer will confide in Cody Bell about the deep feelings she still holds for Dante Falconeri. She'll wonder if it's time to tell him how she really feels. Cody will offer the encouragement she needs, setting Lulu on a path to make a heartfelt confession in the near future. Until then, we'll see Cristina opening up to Sonny. While it doesn't seem like she'll fully admit her involvement in the incident related to the tampered car, at least not yet, she will share something personal that leads into a meaningful conversation about Sonny's health. Cristina will issue a heartfelt plea, possibly urging Sonny to stop delaying his heart surgery and to take his health more seriously before it's too late. Back in Alex's office, she'll be blindsided when Ava accuses Cristina of attempting to harm her. Ava will claim she has proof to support what she's saying, pointing to footage from the parking garage as evidence. General Hospital spoilers suggest that Ava will also issue serious demands, putting Alexis in a difficult position both emotionally and financially. After Ava warns of possible legal consequences for Cristina if Alexis doesn't cooperate, Alexis may feel like she's running out of options fast. In the upcoming episode, viewers can expect Ava Jerome to issue a serious warning, while Cristina Corinthos Davis opens up with a surprising confession. Meanwhile, Brooklyn Quartermain Chase could be on the verge of dropping a major baby-related revelation, as Lulu Spencer also considers telling the truth about something she's been keeping quiet. Cristina is expected to turn to Sonny Corinthos for guidance. The two share a calm and heartfelt conversation. Sonny seems unaware that Cristina has something significant on her mind. That's when Cristina reveals she needs to confess something important. Could this be the moment she finally admits to her father what really happened? Over at the law office, Ava delivers a shocking revelation to Alexis Davis. With new information that the car's brakes were intentionally tampered with, Ava presents what she claims is proof and makes a proposition. At first, Alexis is skeptical of Ava's claims, but when Ava insists she can link Cristina to the incident, Alexis is visibly shaken. It appears Ava may give her a stern warning about the consequences if she doesn't cooperate. Alexis, knowing the harsh realities of the justice system, won't want her daughter facing legal trouble. Still, accountability matters, and Cristina might have some difficult choices ahead. Elsewhere at the stables, Cody Bell urges Lulu to tell the truth. When she finally opens up, she's left unsure about what to do next. Will Cody advise her to be honest with Dante Falconeri about how she truly feels? Even if they do find their way back to each other, Lulu still has a major secret that could shake things up. Also in the episode, Brooke Lynn has an emotional conversation with her mother, Lois Cirillo. When Lois hears what her daughter is considering, she suspects BLQ may be preparing to share some life-changing news. Lois doesn't seem thrilled. Will she try to intervene before BLQ says too much? In another part of town, Curtis Ashford reaches out to Mayor Laura Collins with a troubling Curtis update. Warns Laura that something serious is happening. Meanwhile, Jordan Ashford fills Isaiah Gannon in on a sudden, unexpected meeting. Could this tie into Jen Sidwell's surprise job proposal? Isaiah grows concerned about what Sidwell might have planned for Jordan, especially after hearing about her fiercely independent nature. As for Sidwell himself, he continues to build connections at an unusual pace around Port Charles. Ava Jerome, perpetually walking a tightrope between morality and self-preservation, finds herself compelled to issue a dire warning. While the specific target remained shrouded in mystery, the urgency and intensity behind Ava's words strongly suggest a grave threat is looming, potentially endangering someone she cares about. Speculation is rife among viewers as to who might be on the receiving end of Ava's warning. Is it her volatile husband, Nicholas Cassadine, who continues to navigate treacherous waters in his dealings with Victor Cassadine? Could it be her daughter, Avery Corinthos, whose proximity to Sonny Corinthos constantly puts her in the crosshairs of his dangerous lifestyle? Or perhaps Ava's warning is directed towards Trina Robinson, who has recently found herself entangled in the escalating conflict between Spencer Cassadine and Esme Prince. Ava's past is littered with questionable choices and perilous alliances, making her acutely aware of the potential for things to spiral out of control. Her inherent survival instinct, coupled with a growing sense of responsibility for those she holds dear, undoubtedly fuels her desire to prevent a tragedy from unfolding. The question remains, will her warning be heeded, or will the intended recipient dismiss her concerns, leading to devastating consequences? Regardless of the target, Ava's warning signals a significant escalation in the ongoing drama. It suggests that a calculated move is about to be made, one that could have far-reaching repercussions for the residents of Port Charles. Her actions will undoubtedly be scrutinized, and the reasons behind her intervention will be dissected in the days to come. Christina Corinthos Davis, known for her passionate convictions and often impulsive nature, prepares to make a vulnerable confession. This revelation promises to delve deep into her personal struggles and potentially expose a side of her she has long kept hidden. The nature of Christina's confession remains a closely guarded secret, leaving viewers to speculate on the possible subject matter. Could it be related to her past involvement with Dawn of Day and the lingering trauma she endured under the manipulative guidance of Shiloh Archer? Is she grappling with feelings of inadequacy or struggling with a personal identity crisis? Perhaps her confession involves a secret she has been harboring that could impact her relationship with her family, particularly her overprotective father, Sonny Corinthos. Christina's journey has been marked by both triumph and tribulation. She has demonstrated resilience in the face of adversity, but the scars of her past undoubtedly continue to shape her present. Her confession could be a crucial step towards healing and self-acceptance, allowing her to shed the weight of her secrets and embrace a more authentic version of herself. The impact of Christina's confession will undoubtedly reverberate through her family and her close circle of friends. It could lead to a deeper understanding of her motivations and struggles, fostering stronger bonds of empathy and support. Alternatively, it could create conflict and tension if her revelation challenges deeply held beliefs or exposes hidden vulnerabilities. Only time will tell how this confession will ultimately shape Christina's future and her relationships with those closest to her. Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, the quick-witted and fiercely independent daughter of Ned Quartermaine, is poised to drop a life-altering bombshell. This revelation promises to have significant implications for the Quartermaine family, potentially disrupting the carefully constructed dynamics within the iconic dynasty. The speculation surrounding BLQ's bombshell is currently dominating online forums and social media platforms dedicated to General Hospital. Many believe it is connected to the paternity of Bailey Louise Jones, the baby girl currently being raised by Maxie Jones, as a means to protect her from the clutches of the dangerous Peter August. Could BLQ finally be ready to reveal that she is not the child's biological mother, exposing the intricate web of lies that has been woven to protect Bailey from harm? Alternatively, BLQ's bombshell could be related to a hidden business deal or a long-forgotten secret that could jeopardize the financial stability of the Quartermaine empire. She has proven herself to be a shrewd businesswoman, but her ambition has occasionally led her down morally ambiguous that she has uncovered a clandestine agreement or an unethical practice that could have devastating consequences for the entire family. Regardless of the specific details, BLQ's bombshell is guaranteed to send shockwaves through Port Charles. It has the potential to fracture relationships, expose hidden agendas, and rewrite the history of the Quartermaine family. The fallout from this revelation will undoubtedly be felt for weeks to come, as the residents of Port Charles grapple with the consequences of BLQ's explosive announcement. Lulu Spencer, currently in a long-term coma following a tragic head injury, may be on the verge of coming clean. This glimmer of hope has ignited a renewed sense of optimism among her loved ones, particularly her ex-husband, Dante Falconeri, who has been desperately holding onto the belief that she will eventually recover. The possibility of Lulu regaining consciousness has prompted a wave of emotions among viewers. They are eager to see her reunited with her children, Charlotte Cassadine and Rocco Falconeri, and to witness her return to the vibrant and compassionate woman they have come to know and love. However, the question remains, what will Lulu remember when she wakes up? Will she recall the events leading up to her injury, including the confrontation with Peter August that ultimately led to her coma? Or will she suffer from memory loss, leaving her unable to piece together the truth of what happened? Furthermore, Lulu's potential revelation could have significant implications for Dante's relationship with Sam McCall. They have formed a strong bond in Lulu's absence, providing each other with support and companionship. However, the return of Lulu could throw their relationship into disarray, forcing them to confront their feelings and make difficult decisions about their future. Lulu's possible awakening is a pivotal moment that could reshape the lives of many characters on General Hospital. It represents a chance for healing, reconciliation, and a new beginning. However, it also carries the risk of reopening old wounds, exposing hidden truths, and disrupting the delicate balance of relationships that have been forged in her absence. As Ava issues her warning, Christina makes her confession, BLQ drops her bombshell, and Lulu potentially comes clean, the lives of the residents of Port Charles will be forever altered. General Hospital reveals that Christina Corinthos Davis has an unexpected and difficult challenge heading her way, while Elizabeth Baldwin finds herself taking action on a new mission. Meanwhile, Harrison Chase will issue a serious warning to Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, so viewers can expect some intense moments unfolding across Port Charles. To kick things off, Lucky Spencer will choose to keep Christina's secret and, in doing so, mislead Elizabeth. Although Lucky won't be thrilled about all the secrecy, he'll simply hope that helping Christina stay quiet will allow her to move forward. However, during another conversation with Christina, Lucky will suspect that she's having second thoughts and may be close to revealing the truth. Christina was determined to stay silent before, but guilt could now be pushing her closer to coming clean. And she might have another big reason to tell the truth soon. Ava Jerome will convince Rick Lansing to stay quiet as she pursues a manipulative plan. Ava is financially strained and fed up with Sonny Corinthos controlling the situation when it comes to custody of Avery Corinthos. Now that Ava has something she can use as leverage, she's planning to solve her financial troubles and potentially tip the custody balance in her favor as well. Ava will soon drop this shocking threat on Christina, placing her in a tough position alongside her father. Christina will be desperate enough to ask Sonny for help later in the week, possibly as she scrambles to meet Ava's demands. Elsewhere, Elizabeth will be on a mission of her own. It looks like she'll visit Rick and check in on how he's doing following the recent accident. Rick may need to mislead Elizabeth too, hoping to protect Ava's agenda and, in turn, maintain the upper hand over Christina and Sonny. As for Alexis Davis, she'll open up to Diane Miller and make her a trusted confidant. At the same time, Olivia Quartermaine will unveil a surprising gift meant to brighten someone's day. Later in Tuesday's GH episode, Olivia may walk in on a heated confrontation. Will she try to calm things down between Lulu Spencer and Dante Falconeri, or perhaps another feuding duo? Regardless, there will be conflict between Dante and Lulu. Lulu will question whether she can truly trust Dante, likely because he kept his teenage relationship with Brooklyn under wraps for so long. But Lulu's also holding onto a much bigger secret. She knows Brooklyn gave birth to Dante's son and placed him for adoption. For now, Dante remains unaware of that twist as Lulu takes her frustrations out on him. He'll encourage Brooklyn to let go of past pain, at least if she wants to keep the baby secret from coming to light. Even though Chase is hopeful that Brooklyn can still find happiness, she may not be as optimistic. General Hospital spoilers hint that Brooklyn and Chase still have more obstacles ahead. The episode's most heart-wrenching storyline revolved around Christina Corinthos Davis, who received life-altering news that threatens to unravel her future. After experiencing persistent fatigue and unexplained symptoms, Christina finally sought medical attention. The diagnosis she received was nothing short of devastating. She is facing a serious medical condition that could significantly impact her ability to conceive. The news hit Christina like a ton of bricks. She has always envisioned herself as a mother, dreaming of building a family with her partner, Blaze. The realization that this dream may be unattainable sent her spiraling into despair. The weight of the diagnosis was compounded by the pressure she felt to share the news with Blaze, knowing the impact it would have on their relationship. Viewers witnessed Christina wrestling with her emotions, torn between her desire for honesty and her fear of losing Blaze. She confides in her brother, Sonny Corinthos, seeking his guidance and support. Sonny, a man known for his strength and resilience, offers words of comfort and reassurance, reminding Christina that she is not alone and that they will face this challenge together as a family. However, Sonny's well-intentioned advice is met with Christina's frustration. She feels suffocated by his constant attempts to fix her problems, longing for him to simply listen and understand her pain. The scene highlighted the complex dynamic between the siblings, showcasing Sonny's protective nature and Christina's need for independence. The episode culminated in Christina finally gathering the courage to tell Blaze the truth. The scene was charged with emotion as Christina poured her heart out, revealing her diagnosis and the uncertainty surrounding her future. Blaze, initially stunned by the news, responded with unwavering love and support. She reassured Christina that her feelings for her were unwavering and that they would navigate this challenge together, regardless of the outcome. While Blaze's reaction offered a glimmer of hope, the storyline promises to explore the complexities of their relationship as they grapple with the implications of Christina's diagnosis. Meanwhile, Elizabeth Liz Weber Baldwin continued her quest to uncover the truth about her repressed memories. Haunted by fragmented visions and unsettling dreams, Liz is determined to piece together the puzzle of her past and understand the root of her emotional turmoil. Liza's investigation led her to Dr. Kevin Collins, a respected psychiatrist and a close confidant. She confided in him about her recurring nightmares and her suspicion that she is harboring a hidden trauma. Dr. Collins, recognizing the urgency of the situation, agreed to help Liz unlock her repressed memories through hypnotherapy. The hypnotherapy session proved to be a breakthrough. As Liz delved deeper into her subconscious, she began to recall flashes of a traumatic event from her childhood. The details were fragmented and blurry, but they pointed to a disturbing incident involving her parents and a hidden secret. The revelation left Liz shaken and confused. She struggled to reconcile the idyllic image she had of her childhood with the dark and unsettling truth that was beginning to emerge. Driven by a burning desire to uncover the full story, Liz resolved to confront her parents and demand answers. Her confrontation with her mother, Carolyn Weber, was fraught with tension. Carolyn, initially reluctant to discuss the past, eventually relented and revealed a shocking secret. Liz's father, Jeff Weber, had a history of infidelity and was involved in a scandalous affair that rocked their family. The revelation shattered Liz's perception of her father and forced her to confront the complexities of her parents' relationship. She realized that the trauma she had been suppressing was rooted in the betrayal and deception that had plagued her childhood. However, Carolyn's confession only scratched the surface of the mystery. Liz sensed that her mother was still withholding crucial information, hinting at a deeper secret that she was desperate to keep hidden. Determined to uncover the full truth, Liz vowed to continue her investigation, even if it meant unraveling the delicate fabric of her family. The storyline promises to delve deeper into the Weber family's past, exploring the hidden secrets and buried resentments that have shaped Liza's life. In a separate storyline, Harrison Chase issued a stark warning to Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, alerting her to a potential threat. A dedicated police officer has been closely monitoring the activities of a notorious criminal organization that has been operating in Port Charles. His investigation led him to believe that Brooke Lynn and her family are being targeted by the organization. He warned Brooke Lynn that she is in imminent danger and that she needs to take immediate precautions to protect herself and her loved ones. Brooke Lynn, initially skeptical of Chase's warning, eventually realized the gravity of the situation. She has been involved in several business dealings that could have made her a target for the criminal organization. The realization that her family could be in danger sent her into a panic. She confided in her father, Ned Quartermaine, seeking his advice and protection. Ned, a seasoned businessman with a history of dealing with shady characters, took Chase's warning seriously. He vowed to do everything in his power to protect his daughter and his family from the impending threat. Together, Chase and Brooke Lynn devised a plan to outsmart the criminal organization and bring them to justice. They agreed to work together, using their combined skills and resources to expose the organization's activities and protect themselves from harm. However, their plan is fraught with danger. The criminal organization is ruthless and powerful, and they will stop at nothing to achieve their goals. Chase and Brooke Lynn will have to be careful and strategic if they want to survive this dangerous game. The storyline promises to be filled with suspense and intrigue as Chase and Brooke Lynn navigate the treacherous world of organized crime. Carly Corinthos Spencer continues to struggle with her financial woes, facing mounting debts and the threat of losing her businesses. Michael Corinthos and Willow Tate are navigating the challenges of parenthood, juggling their careers with the demands of raising a young child. Ava Jerome Cassadine and Nicholas Cassadine remain estranged, their relationship fractured by betrayal and distrust. Today's episode of General Hospital set the stage for a week of high-stakes drama and emotional turmoil. Christina's devastating diagnosis will test her relationship with Blaze. Liz's quest to uncover the truth about her past will lead her down a dangerous path, and Chase's warning to Brooke Lynn will plunge her into a world of organized crime. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.